Today, Santorini is an amazing geological formation attracting millions of tourists every year.
Beneath the breathtaking beauty of Santorini lies a ticking time bomb, one of the most powerful supervolcanoes in history. But what if there's something even more terrifying hidden within it? Scientists have uncovered shocking evidence suggesting that a second volcano is lurking inside, creating a deadly chain reaction just waiting to happen. Could this mysterious force explain Santorini's cataclysmic past? And more importantly, is another massive eruption on the horizon? The truth behind this volcanic powerhouse is more explosive than you think. Santorini's volcanic tensions and the mass exodus. On the second day of feeling the ground tremble beneath her feet, Veronica Balabiniti made the difficult decision to leave Santorini. At 4:30 a.m. on Sunday, she and her two young children boarded a ferry heading to the port of Piraeus, surrounded by families who, like her, were fleeing the uncertainty gripping the island. It was packed with locals who had reached their limit, Veronica recalled from her in-laws' home in Athens. It wasn't just the frequent tremors. We're used to earthquakes here. The real fear was the volcano, the potential eruption, and the toxic smoke it might release. By Tuesday, around 6,000 people had evacuated Santorini, though some estimates suggested the number could be double. People scrambled to escape, using any available transportation, planes, boats, and even private yachts. Aegean Airlines responded by increasing its flights, evacuating over 2,700 passengers to Athens within 48 hours. As night fell, the normally vibrant town of Fira, perched atop the island's cliffs, was eerily quiet. Streets once bustling with tourists were now deserted, and shops and tavernas were shut. It was the first time in memory that Santorini had fallen silent. While some people, like restaurant owner Artemios Drosos, had grown accustomed to the tremors and were planning to return to the island, others found the constant quakes unsettling. The region had recorded over 300 undersea tremors in just 3 days, with many exceeding magnitude 4.5. The local population wasn't alone in their fear. Experts were concerned that these seismic activities could be a precursor to a larger earthquake or even a volcanic eruption. Santorini's volcano, which last erupted in 1950, had shown signs of increased activity, prompting further anxiety among residents. Though the island's history is deeply tied to volcanic eruptions, the 3,500 years ago that shaped the island's iconic crescent form. This recent surge in tremors left everyone on edge. Would it lead to something more catastrophic? Time will tell. Let's take a deeper dive into the details of the volcanic legacy of Santorini, unveiling the terrifying truth behind the island's volcanic legacy. Beneath the crystal-clear waters of the Aegean Sea lies one of the most terrifying natural time bombs in the history of our planet. Santorini, an island in the heart of the Mediterranean, is not just a picturesque tourist destination. It's also home to a colossal supervolcano that has shaped not only the landscape, but the very course of human history. Over 3,600 years ago, the island's catastrophic eruption, known as the Minoan eruption, decimated entire civilizations, sending shockwaves through the ancient world and leaving a profound mark on human history. But what if there's something far more ominous lurking within the depths of this explosive volcano? What if another volcanic structure, even more mysterious and dangerous, is hidden within Santorini? Could it be waking up? Are we on the brink of another earth-shattering disaster? Scientists are now making groundbreaking discoveries that could change everything we thought we knew about the island's past and its potential explosive future. The Aegean Sea, with its tranquil beauty and crystal-clear waters, hides a much darker story beneath its surface. Santorini is one of the most well-known volcanic islands in the world, and its volatile past is deeply woven into the fabric of human history. While many associate Santorini with its idyllic sunsets and whitewashed buildings, this island has a far more explosive past. The island sits on top of a volcanic hotspot, a place where tectonic plates are constantly shifting. The forces at play here are immense, with the African plate slowly colliding and subducting beneath the Eurasian plate. This geological process has created a powerful and dangerous system of magma chambers deep beneath the Earth, which over millions of years have periodically erupted, reshaping the island time and time again. These volcanic eruptions, which have occurred over hundreds of thousands of years, have not only been catastrophic for the island, but have also influenced the entire region. Massive eruptions have scattered basaltic lava ash and pumice into the surrounding seas, creating the rugged, island-studded archipelago we see today. Let's take a dive into the historic eruption that shaped the island, the Minoan eruption. The Minoan eruption, a civilization destroyed. Among the many violent eruptions that have occurred on Santorini, none has captured the public's imagination quite like the Minoan eruption of around 1600 BC. This event was so catastrophic that it not only wiped out entire communities, but also impacted global climate patterns. Eyewitness accounts, woven with myth and legend, have long suggested that the eruption was of truly apocalyptic proportions. New analyses, however, have now provided scientific evidence to confirm the eruption's staggering scale. Estimates indicate that between 30 and 60 cubic kilometers of magma were expelled in a matter of days, an eruption so powerful that it permanently altered the geography of the region. The eruption sent towering ash clouds into the stratosphere, darkening skies and triggering tsunamis that devastated coastal communities. Beyond the immediate destruction, the eruption also had long-term environmental impacts. Volcanic ash and sulfur aerosols released into the atmosphere caused a global cooling effect, leading to abrupt climate shifts. This cooling could have contributed to dramatic changes in settlement patterns and the collapse of entire civilizations, including the advanced Minoan civilization. For centuries, historians and archaeologists have debated the extent to which this eruption may have led to the decline of one of the ancient world's most sophisticated cultures. Today, with new evidence emerging, we are beginning to see a clearer picture of how volcanic activity can shape not only the landscape, but the course of entire civilizations. Although the Minoan eruption was just one chapter in Santorini's long and tumultuous volcanic history, there seemed to be more associated with Santorini. Let's find out. A volcanic superstructure. Beneath the island's stunning scenery lies a supervolcano, a vast, dynamic volcanic system capable of producing eruptions on a scale far beyond what we typically see with more familiar volcanoes. Recent scientific studies using seismic tomography, deep penetrating radar, and geophysical surveys have revealed an even more intricate and complex volcanic structure beneath Santorini. While it has long been known that Santorini is a volcano within a supervolcano, new research is shedding light on the layered and dynamic processes that have shaped the island over hundreds of thousands of years. While the Minoan eruption remains the most famous event in Santorini's volcanic history, scientists are now uncovering even more unsettling information. Beneath the island's surface, there appears to be another mysterious volcanic structure, a hidden chamber within the supervolcano that may be reawakening. This new discovery could dramatically alter our understanding of Santorini's future volcanic behavior. Seismic activity in recent years has intensified, with an increase in tremors and changes in the island's volcanic emissions. These subtle shifts suggest that the island's magma chamber may still be very active. Modern monitoring techniques, including seismographs, underwater sensors, and satellite imaging, have detected signs of renewed activity beneath the surface, raising alarm among scientists and local authorities alike. Santorini seems to have a complex geological system that is not easy to unravel. Let's take a brief look at its complex volcanic system. Understanding Santorini's complex volcanic system. To fully grasp the significance of these recent findings, it's essential to understand the geological processes that have shaped Santorini over the millennia. The formation of the island itself is the result of a complex interplay of tectonic movements, magma injections, and volcanic eruptions. The island has been built and reshaped in a series of eruptions over the course of 500,000 years, creating a layered volcanic structure that has continued to evolve. Early volcanic activity produced small islands on the seafloor, each with its own unique chemical and physical properties. Over time, these islands merged into a single larger island, forming the caldera, a massive depression that is now the iconic feature of Santorini. This caldera is roughly 12 kilometers long and 7 kilometers wide, and it is a testament to the island's complex and volatile history. With the recent tremor being experienced, should we expect an eruption in the nearest future? Let's look into the details. The future of Santorini, a volcanic time bomb? While the past eruptions of Santorini have shaped the island and its people, the future of the island remains uncertain. Could the island be on the verge of another catastrophic eruption? Experts are closely monitoring the island's volcanic activity, working with local authorities to ensure that early warning systems are in place to protect residents and visitors. In recent years, the island has seen the formation of new land masses within the caldera, such as Nea Kameni and Pelea Kameni, which were created by underwater eruptions. These new islands serve as vivid reminders that the forces that once caused devastation on Santorini are still at work beneath the surface. Santorini is not just a place of destruction, it's also a living laboratory for scientists studying volcanic processes. Researchers from around the world are collaborating to gain a deeper understanding of the volcanic system beneath the island. By analyzing rock samples, gas emissions, and seismic data, scientists are piecing together the island's volcanic history and its future potential. Through this ongoing research, we are learning more about how volcanic eruptions occur, the evolution of volcanic materials, and the interplay between volcanic activity and climate change. These studies have significant implications, not only for Santorini, but also for our understanding of volcanic activity and environmental change on a global scale. Let's take a closer look at the resilience of the residents of Santorini despite its furious volcanic nature. Santorini, a timeless testament to volcanic fury and human resilience. Santorini is more than an island. It is a stage where the raw power of nature and the resilience of humankind have played out for millennia. Nestled in the Aegean Sea, its breathtaking cliffs and whitewashed villages conceal a dramatic past, one sculpted by fire and ash. The island's turbulent volcanic history has not only shaped its striking landscape, but has also left an enduring imprint on myths, legends, and cultural traditions. At the heart of this saga is the Minoan eruption, a catastrophic event that, 3,600 years ago, unleashed devastation on an unprecedented scale. This eruption may have contributed to the fall of the Minoan civilization, one of the ancient world's most sophisticated societies, and its reverberations were felt across the Mediterranean. What was once dismissed as folklore is now being reevaluated through geological and archaeological discoveries, revealing new connections between Santorini's past and the broader course of human history. Beyond its historical intrigue, Santorini stands as a chilling reminder of nature's unpredictability. The same forces that reshaped the island centuries ago still simmer beneath its surface, holding the potential to disrupt global climate patterns if they erupt again. Scientists continue to monitor Santorini's volcanic activity, uncovering clues about both its explosive past and its uncertain future. Santorini's story is far from over. It remains a living testament to destruction and renewal, a powerful symbol of the forces that shape our world. As research continues, one truth remains undeniable. Santorini is not just a relic of history, it is a warning, a mystery, and an awe-inspiring marvel all at once. However, how does Santorini maintain its unpredictable beauty despite the harsh forces beneath it? Let's dig further to understand the measures taken to protect lives and properties in Santorini, the unpredictable beauty, and the forces beneath. Today, Santorini is world-renowned for its stunning beauty, its whitewashed buildings perched on dramatic cliffs overlooking the sparkling Aegean Sea. The island is famous for its breathtaking sunsets, with visitors flocking to the island to witness the sun dipping below the horizon in a vibrant display of colors. Yet beneath this serene and picturesque facade lies a powerful reminder of Santorini's volatile past. The island's inhabitants live with the knowledge that beneath their feet, a restless, unpredictable volcanic force lies dormant, waiting to stir at any moment. This awareness is not something distant or abstract, it is part of the island's daily reality. Local residents often engage in conversations at cafes and community centers, where there is a deep and respectful understanding of the volcanic forces that have shaped their home. They live with a sense of both pride and caution, aware of the delicate balance between the island's natural beauty and its ever-present geological risks. This duality of pride in the island's past and present, coupled with a deep respect for the potential dangers beneath, is a defining characteristic of life on Santorini. As part of their ongoing vigilance, the island's authorities have implemented comprehensive monitoring systems, emergency preparedness measures, and evacuation plans. These strategies are designed to safeguard both residents and tourists in the event of a volcanic eruption or seismic event. This heightened focus on the island's volcanic activity is not limited to the local level. In recent years, there has been an international wave of collaboration among scientists, emergency managers, and policymakers to better understand and mitigate the potential threats posed by Santorini's volcano. With the recent tremors hitting Santorini, there's the need for a well-coordinated global effort towards understanding the volcanic systems in Santorini. Let's take a look at some of the global effort directed at comprehending Santorini's volcanic system. A global effort to understand Santorini's volcanic system. In a series of recent press conferences, leading volcanologists and geological experts have presented groundbreaking research on Santorini's volcanic system. They have introduced detailed maps, three-dimensional models, and other data visualizations of the island's caldera, a vast, submerged crater formed by past eruptions. These models offer a glimpse into the labyrinth of magma pathways and seismic activity lying deep beneath the island's surface. These pathways, constantly shifting and changing, provide the context for understanding Santorini's complex volcanic behavior. The scientific community has now come together in an unprecedented global effort to decode the volcanic processes that have shaped Santorini and, more importantly, to predict the future of this volatile system. By studying the intricate interactions between magma chambers, tectonic movements, and underwater processes, researchers hope to refine predictive models that can forecast future volcanic activity with greater precision. This research holds vital promise, not only for better understanding Santorini's past eruptions, but also for anticipating the island's future. The urgency of this research is particularly significant in our interconnected world, where natural events, especially volcanic eruptions, can have ripple effects far beyond the immediate vicinity. For instance, large eruptions can disrupt air travel, damage infrastructure, and even influence global climate patterns. By studying Santorini's volcanic system, scientists hope to develop more effective hazard mitigation strategies for other volcanic regions across the world, helping communities to prepare for and respond to sudden natural disruptions. Let's take a closer look at some of the complexities of Santorini's eruptions. Unraveling the complexities of Santorini's eruptions. The questions that researchers are trying to answer about Santorini's volcanic system are complex and multifaceted. How exactly do deep magmatic processes interact with surface tectonic forces to determine when and how an eruption will occur? What role does the interaction between magma and seawater play in shaping the eruption's magnitude and impact? These are just a few of the questions that are driving a new generation of researchers. As scientists continue to gather more data through the use of satellite imagery, submersible explorations, and advanced computer simulations, the mysteries surrounding Santorini's volcanic activity become clearer. For example, scientists have uncovered evidence suggesting that Santorini's volcanic system may be more interconnected than previously thought, with feedback mechanisms that influence both the eruption's timing and its intensity. Understanding these processes could have profound implications for predicting and managing volcanic hazards, not just in Santorini, but in other parts of the world with active volcanoes. In addition to answering these technical questions, the ongoing research into Santorini's volcanic activity has sparked new discussions about the broader environmental implications. As humanity faces the challenges of climate change, environmental degradation, and the increasing frequency of natural disasters, Santorini's history of explosive eruptions serves as a powerful metaphor. It is a reminder of the delicate balance between creation and destruction, and how nature's unpredictable forces can dramatically alter the course of human history. Let's identify a number of lessons from Santorini's eruptions. Lessons from Santorini's eruptions. The Minoan eruption, which occurred around 1600 BCE, is a particularly poignant example of nature's ability to disrupt even the most advanced civilizations. Historians and scientists now recognize that the eruption likely had widespread effects on the Mediterranean world, including the downfall of the Minoan civilization, one of the ancient world's most sophisticated societies. The eruption released enormous amounts of ash and gas into the atmosphere, which may have led to abrupt climate shifts, disrupting agriculture, and making life unsustainable for many communities across the region. Modern climate models, informed by the study of volcanic ash and gases emitted by Santorini's eruptions, suggest that future eruptions of similar magnitude could cause similar disruptions, potentially affecting agriculture, water supplies, and human settlements across the globe. With the planet facing increasing environmental uncertainty, understanding Santorini's volcanic past and the lessons it holds about the relationship between climate and volcanic activity has never been more critical. It underscores the need for the inclusion of these concepts in children's education, while positioning them in a more proactive manner. Let's take a look at the significance of education for future generations. education and preparedness for future generations. For the people of Santorini, the island's volcanic history is a constant presence in daily life. In schools, children learn not only about the myths of ancient gods and heroes, but also about the science behind the island's geological formation. Educational programs developed in collaboration with international experts aim to bridge the gap between academic research and practical knowledge. These programs strive to ensure that future generations are not only aware of Santorini's explosive past, but also well-equipped to face the potential challenges of living in a region with ongoing volcanic activity. As research into Santorini's volcanic system continues to evolve, the island remains a symbol of the power of nature to create and destroy. Every seismic tremor, every new volcanic deposit uncovered, and every reinterpretation of ancient historical artifacts contribute to a deeper, more nuanced understanding of the island's dynamic system. Santorini's layered history, from the slow tectonic shifts that formed the island to the cataclysmic eruptions that reshaped it, reminds us that the forces that shaped the Earth millions of years ago are still active today. From the historical background that rebirthed the current terrain, as well as the present-day tremors, unraveling the complexities of Santorini remains on the forefront of scientists. Let's delve into the ongoing legacy of Santorini. The ongoing legacy of Santorini. Looking to the future, the ongoing research into Santorini's volcanic activity holds significant promise. As scientists continue to refine their models and explore new technologies, they are uncovering new layers of understanding about the island's geological processes. This work is helping to build a more resilient framework for managing natural disasters in an era marked by rapid technological change and environmental uncertainty. Collaborative international projects which integrate geological, geophysical, and archaeological data are playing an essential role in this effort. By combining historical records with cutting-edge research, experts are working to develop comprehensive risk assessments that will help safeguard communities living in volcanic regions around the world. The story of Santorini, in all its complexity, continues to unfold. With every new discovery and each refined scientific model, our understanding of this remarkable island deepens. The interplay between tectonic forces, magmatic evolution, and human history is a narrative that challenges us to embrace both scientific rigor and cultural wisdom. Ultimately, the saga of Santorini is far from over. With each new piece of data, scientists and historians are uncovering more of the island's hidden secrets, helping us to better understand the dynamic forces at play beneath the surface, and how these forces will continue to shape the island's future and perhaps the future of our planet itself. What do you think about the exposition on Santorini's explosive past? We would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe.